Side arrow.
Man! My legs are shivering.
I can't believe it.
God.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Now today is quite a special video and just, for me anyway, a really exciting topic to be talking about. And that's because there's some really cool news that's just come out about the black-naped-pheasant-pigeon, which is kind of a long name and a weird one like the pheasant pigeon, but it's such a cool looking animal, I think. And yeah, the news that's just come out about it is absolutely amazing. And so today, yeah, we're going to be talking about the black-naped-pheasant-pigeon and just what's recently been said about it. Now, this species is pretty poorly known to science, as it's only really known from two specimens that were collected in 1882. And since then, which was about 140 years ago, the species has just kind of disappeared, apart from the occasional reported sighting that's coming from locals on the island where it inhabits. And that's led scientists to believe it's still alive and still out there, and not gone fully extinct. And it's thought that due to scientists not actually being able to find this species, that since its first discovery in 1882, that it's had a massive decline in population and it is now classified as critically endangered. But before we get into the exciting stuff, let's learn a bit more about the species and the place that it inhabits. So, the black-naped pheasant-pigeon inhabits Ferguson Island in Papua New Guinea, living in the rainforests amongst the hills ranging from about sea level up to around 1,900 meters. And as you'd expect from a pigeon, its diet consists of mainly seeds and fallen fruits. However, unlike most species of pigeons, the black-naped pheasant-pigeon is a terrestrial species and is quite large, measuring around 42 centimeters and weighing about 500 grams. Although sadly it's thought that the species is in decline due to loss of habitat for reasons such as logging or agriculture, and an analysis of satellite data suggested that forest was being lost from the species' habitat at a rate of around 3% over 3 generations between the year 2000 and 2012. And what's even worse was that logging was resumed in 2012 in the area where this species is found. Right then, I think it's finally time to get on to the exciting stuff and tell you what has just been announced. And so, on about November 17th, reports started coming out in the news of this new discovery and this amazing thing. And after about a month of traversing mountain ridges, crossing rivers and fighting off hordes of mosquitoes, the team of researchers had done the impossible, and in the final few hours that they were spending on Ferguson Island before they had to leave, they looked over their footage that they'd captured on camera traps, and, well, they captured something quite incredible, seeing as they managed to get on camera the black-naped pheasant-pigeon. And I mean, this is incredible news because it's definitive proof that the species is alive and it's still out there. And I'm about to show you this proof right now.
Maybe just hit the side arrow. Doka? Doka! Doka!
What is this?
It's auwo. Isn't it auwo? We can't tell them. We have to have them look through the photos too.
We get it!
Now, before looking back over the trail camera footage and seeing that they had actually managed to capture the footage of the bird, the co-leader of the expedition, who's called Jordan Boersma, had said that he reckoned that they had a less than 1% chance of succeeding in their mission. But upon looking through the trail camera footage as soon as they collected it, he had this to say about what he saw. Suddenly I was confronted with an image of what at the time felt like a mythical creature. And he also went on to say that it was probably the most surreal moment of his life. And I mean, I don't blame him. If it was me in his place, I would be pretty over the moon that I had just found an animal that has basically hidden from Western science for the past 140 years. I mean, it's a pretty incredible moment in your career when you do that. And now it has to be mentioned that this amazing rediscovery couldn't have happened without the guidance of local hunters and the indigenous people of the island, and just their extreme knowledge of the forests. And well, that just goes to show how important indigenous communities can be in helping relocate species that have been lost to Western science. And with the existence of the black-naped-pheasant-pigeon being confirmed, it's pretty safe to say, I think, that it's most likely New Guinea's most endangered species of bird, and therefore needs loads of just protection and conservation efforts to go into protecting its habitat and helping it flourish once again, and just getting its population to rise so that we don't lose it forever. Now, the black-naped pheasant pigeon was only one of about 20 species of lost birds which haven't been documented in Western science for over a century. So with this amazing rediscovery, is there hope out there for the other species that are on this list? But that's going to do it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed and just found the news of this rediscovery as amazing as I did, because it is just an incredible thing to rediscover an animal that was basically thought to be extinct for the past 100 years or so. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, then why not leave a like and subscribe to the channel to follow along with just learning more about the amazing natural world that we live in. And yeah, that's going to do it for now, and I'll see you in the next adventure.
Thank you.